Meghan McCain has recently thrown out some warnings at the Democrats, threatening them that if they don't keep her papa's name out of their mouth, she's gonna tell people what he really thought about them, and in particular, about Kamala Harris. Now, I'm gonna classify all of what I just described as her effing around. And unfortunately for her, you know what comes when you do that. Sometimes not good stuff. So first, here is the threats that she put out. She says, now I know Democrats want to reinvent history and turn my dad into any illusion you guys need him to be, depending on the political moment you need to bastardize his memory for. God damn, does that sentence need some editing? But anyway, but please don't make me start sharing what I remember him actually saying about Kamala Harris. And let me just pause to say, John McCain is an old school Republican. So yes, I am very worried about what he was saying behind closed doors about Kamala Harris. I'm just gonna be honest about that. But anyway, and consider this my final warning shot. I will start spilling tea. Oh God, you're so cringy. You're like almost on Elon Musk levels, Meghan McCain. But anyway, a lot of really triggered Democrats in my timeline who claim they know more about my dad than, well, his daughter. Wait, you're his daughter, John McCain? I didn't know that. Get a grip on reality, you lunatics. Okay, so John McCain was in fact her father. I fact checked it by listening to her speak for a random 7-second period and it came up. Yes, that's her dad. The issue is that we know some stuff about John McCain, and we're not the only ones. I'll get to what we know. But first, Cliff Schechter is a Democratic strategist who tweeted in response to Meghan McCain, I wrote a book about your dad in 2008, as I'm sure you know, Meghan, so go ahead and do it, Nepo. I love that that's just a thing people throw out now. Then I'll share what your father's advisors and others close to him told me he really thought about you. Things I had no reason to publish except to be cruel, but will happily share now in light of what you've become. You go first. And so basically says Meghan McCain doesn't just get to threaten Dems with her unearned platform. And I agree, it's 100%, it's unearned. I also don't know how much of a platform it actually is these days, but whatever it is, it's unearned. And so, look, it's her dad. She gets to some extent, say what she believes he either has said or would do. The issue is, I think that we know what John McCain thought about Donald Trump. We may not know exactly what he thought about Kamala Harris, but we know what he thought about Donald Trump. He's not a big fan of him. And we also know, maybe more importantly, what Donald Trump thought about John McCain. She's well aware of that. Meghan McCain knows how much they despised each other. Now, does that mean that John McCain would have supported Kamala Harris or whatever? Perhaps not. But if you want to quote John McCain, the things he's said about Donald Trump, or the things he's said about people who like besmirch the military or pledge to violate the Constitution, you get to do that. You don't need to be his daughter. That's not how quotes work typically in American politics. Now, in terms of revealing like things that the dad said about her, that would be at best hearsay, and I don't like it. But if she's saying, I'm just going to put these words in his mouth, well, she's not the only one that gets to do that. And at a certain point, it just gets to be he said, she said. I'm not sure that she necessarily wants to go down that road. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.